Ahoy, Mr. Ritz. Are you there?
I'm here. Why, if it isn't Sammy the Shark. It's so great to hear from you. It's been far too long.
Yes, well, I'm a little embarrassed.
Why is that, Sammy?
Well, Mr. Ritz, I'm lost. I was out chasing a school sea bass, and I must have gone a bit farther than I thought. Nothing looks like home. Where are the corals? Why is the water so cold?
Sammy, I'd be very happy to help you out. Can you describe what's around you? What do you observe?
Oh, right. The water is pretty cloudy, lots of sediment floating around. It doesn't taste as salty as it normally does either. And let's see, that's different. Wood pillars covered in barnacles.
Okay, so you see wood pillars covered in barnacles, lots of sediment, and the water is not as salty. I'm going to have to do some research and get back to you.
Thanks, Mr. Ritz.
Can we help Sammy find his way home? Let's investigate. Wait a minute, my cousin, Dr. Ritz, the marine biologist, works at the American Museum of Natural History. Let's go pay him a visit. I'll grab my other hat. Let's go! Wow, we made it! Dr. Ritz told me to meet him in the Milstein Family Hall of Ocean Life. Do you think he'll recognize me? Maybe this way. Dr. Ritz, are you in here? Wow! Remember that big whale from the map? Now that is a big, big, big blue whale! Hey, Mr. Ritz, I'm down here. Dr. Ritz! Dr. Ritz! I found you! This is my favorite place to meet people at the museum, right here, under the big blue whale. I'm a marine biologist, and that means I study life in the ocean. Are you a teacher shark? Just trying to blend in. Part of New York City has this type of underwater environment. It's an estuary, where a river meets the sea. Do you know which river flows past New York City? Yes, the Hudson River. It flows right past New York City where it meets the Atlantic Ocean. This is what the Hudson River looks like under the water? That's right. The fresh water from the river mixes with the salt water of the ocean. The saltiness of the water can change with the tides and seasons. The animals that live in this water are able to tolerate these changes, and that makes them special. So when the ocean's tides come in, salt water flows up the river, and when the tide goes back out, the salt water flows back out. You got it! The daily reversal of flow from the tides can stir up sediments and make the water cloudy. Wait a minute! Our friend Sammy the Shark is lost, and he said he saw wood pillars covered in barnacles. The water is cloudy with sediment, and the water is not as salty. Do you know where Sammy is? That's right, Sammy is in an estuary. I can't wait to tell him. Hi, Sammy.
Hi, Mr. Ritz. Did you learn something that will help me find my way home?
I think we did, and so much more. Sammy, is there anything you can tell us that will help us figure out which estuary you are in?
Let's see. There's a tall green lady standing on an island in the water. I asked her for directions, but she didn't answer back.
The Statue of Liberty, Sammy! You're in New York City! The nearest tropical coral reef is in the Caribbean Sea. Turn around, head south. You should be there in a few days.
Oh, what a relief. Thanks, Mr. Ritz. I'll call you when I get there.
Okie dokie, Sammy. That sounds great. Have a great trip. Bye-bye. I can't wait to explore with you again, my friends. See you next time. Bye-bye.